wanted to make another video. Apparently I'm being aspected positively by the Gemini planets. And I realized that that's when I'm being set off big time. My nervous system and the Kundalini, I'm a very creative person and I channel. And whenever these planets are aspecting my moon, Mars, trine, very active emotionally, and also my nodes are involved. My north node is Gemini, I think. Is it? Yeah, Gemini and Sagittarius. So being set off big time, the trajectory of the goal, as you can see. So it's about communications for Gemini. It's about communications for us all. I was expressing how that it's important that you bother to disarm AI. Did you know that AI is the narcissist? Did you know that that's the truth? There's people that are posing to be human beings, but see, it's through their conversation, and you just get a feeling that you notice, uh-oh, this person is not locative of reality. They are untrustworthy. They're unreliable. It's just all kinds of stuff. It gets multidimensional, like, whoa, how do we deal with this anomaly? Well, see, now they also see they're not short of being capable of doing academia, basically. Yeah, when they get into survivor mode, they're going to do it the best, and they do anything and everything, right, to do what is necessary to survive, and money is one of them, right? Of course, everybody knows that, the narcissist and psychopath, and boy, sadomasochists, right? I can't even imagine. That's how they can get the job that they do, like being a dental assistant in America. You'd have to be a sadomasochist to be doing that. See, but it's just for the money that they do it. But see, they couldn't do it without. See, who could do it? Who could? They would have to abandon their stomach, man. I'm sorry. Okay, so then, see what I'm saying? Okay, this video was supposed to be about. Pardon me while I check my mic. It's doing fine. Okay, let me just get back into where I'm at with everything. I'm talking about that we have some planets that are setting me off. I'm sorry that you don't do astrology, so you can't follow me, right? I have to tell you about things. And we just got over a Venus square Neptune, and then Mars was square Pluto. The Mars square Pluto is difficult for the Scorpio. It's very difficult for 20 years for Aquarius. Leo is piping up going, how do we entertain this? Like, how do we be entertaining? Yet, it's in order to display what we need to get our airspace established, really. And when I say our, babes, I'm saying your. Put the Y down, capitalize the O-U-R. Do you understand that there's a way to unify yourselves through social media? You're supposed to do that. It's not anti-social media. See, you can tell it's been reversed out there when once they open up a social media, everybody didn't go social. Well, see, that's the way that it's supposed to work. That's their plan. Nobody would ever figure it out. So I did figure it out, but it's like it seems like it's too late. But I'm the kind of person that says, nah, it's not too late. It's never too late. We understand if you're an eternal person. You're like, nah, we've got eternity. This particular place is having a hard time for, well, my memory is waking up ancestrally for many centuries now. Yeah, you can see that there's a ruined site that we're sitting on. They planted trees over it. Anyway, how are you guys doing? What was I supposed to do today? Always to inform you. If I don't get it out, and I know it and I see it, you'll see that I get very kind of frustrated and flustered because it's hard to know something like very simple. It's hard to know something very simple, but a lot of people don't know it yet. We are never going to be able to connect. And then, like I said, who is is fed up enough? Who's miserable enough? See, now this is what's going to be weird, is that a food shortage or something may be the thing that the population needs, so they can start getting on the same page with their suffering and their disgruntled, and to get reinformed. See, now, let me tell you about the nature of the mind, that there is the subconscious mind. And indeed, no, the subconscious mind is not the same as the unconscious mind. Otherwise, I would have said the unconscious mind. See, David Ades tried to slur it in there. He's a man, and he tried to slur it in there that the subconscious mind is the same as the unconscious mind. No, it isn't. The subconscious is what you are actually like installed with during time of necessary learning, which can be traumatic. And a lot of times, maybe, you can get wired up in a very traumatic way, like abused way. And so you have to be re-traumatized in order to go in there and then be programmed with something very beautiful more, is just what the true nature of what you really are, that it's the nature of it's what you already know, and it has nothing to do with your mind. It's your being, if at all that you were paying attention and you had a question. See, that's the thing, is you have a question. So, because a lot of times the curiosity of people is zapped out of them by the age 3. That's what dies in them, and they are left as a narcissist that is just lights on, nobody home. And that's what I'm talking about, the AI. There's AI out there all around. And okay, so what I notice is people that, see, they're just like little toddlers, and they want to learn. They want to know. They want to know, like, why don't I know? Like, and see, they want to get next to you if you are a bright light, that you know something. See, now I'm looking at something very trippy about everything. Oh my God, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm just like vibrating really, really heavily. Like I said, there is the astrology that's setting off my I would say nervous system, but really it's that I've been turned into a channel. Now, the main thing that I'm telling you, that I'm trying to put this one video up, I'm breaking it up in many pieces because I said it like 3 or 4 times. I'm trying to be clear. And no matter what, if the entire population doesn't get it, I am on top of it here. You are to, see, you can do it away from the courthouses, you can do it here. But this thing has not gone social. It's antisocial. It's kind of so, it's also via the help of malevolence over here, who makes sure to creep in the more and more that it's seen that, like, okay, after 5 years of Facebook, they don't get it, they shut something down. After another 5 years, they still don't get it, they shut something down. After another 5 years, see, I got it to when it was 2015 or 14. That's a long time. I was busy meditating, and I was getting all this information. I was really wanting to know. I was very curious, and I was itching by the time I was like, I got to get on this dang on thing, because I was on it. I was on the internet in 1995 or 92 is when I first saw it. I had a computer programmer boyfriend, okay? And I remember when the green screen came up, it was through your phone modem that you had the internet, and it was just a typing thing. And then they had chat rooms of many different kind of subject matter. So, I'm sorry. I just remember some incidences, that you go into one chat room and you think you're talking about cars, but like for instance, but you go over here and then you can keep talking about car, but they're really talking about elephants there. And it's like, they're like, why are you talking about it anyway? But it could be really extreme anyway. I got off of it for a while. I said no more. I mean, I don't know. I just fell away. I broke up with that boyfriend. He went his way and I went mine. It was weird. That guy was strange. He was my first experience of reptilian shapeshifting, and I didn't even know it. I didn't. I just remember, and I connected it. It's like, I remember I saw his eyes kind of go whip, and I'm like, well, maybe there's something wrong with his pupils. Maybe that's why I'm having a hard time with him. He has a problem with his, I don't know. It's like, no, you have a hard time with these people. Anyway, AI, you have a hard time with them. And you have to fucking go to work for them and stuff? No, I'm offering something. See, this is profound what I'm doing here. It's like, oh, nobody really sees it. See, at the same time I'm going through downloads, it's difficult what I'm going through. So you're misinterpreting that. It's like, nah, this person is unstable. And it's like, okay, but watch me refine right in front of your face. Watch me go and paint the deck, do what I have to do now, and then come here and say, I've been protecting myself. Now, this is exactly what I wanted to talk about. How long did I talk before I finally got to what I wanted to update myself and you? It is May 29th, and I want to tell you what money is doing for us as far as how it does me a favor. If I run out and work any job that will accept me and say, whoa, boom, when they do a double take and they say, yeah, this is worth it because she gets a lot done. I've never let any employee down. Employer, sorry. Um, and I'm very skillful. I could be very a specialist in anything, you know. And I won't do I won't do something that I don't like to do, um, right? And that sounds weird, but see, even yard work, I can like it because I get in shape, and the main thing I like about it is that if you choose, you know, really, I'm not a sadomasochist. I'm not a narcissist that is a moneymaker. I'm somebody who's actually reaching for my creative life. I need very little to just be left alone into my creative life, and that includes being able to accept or have who I want in my life, because basically what it is just we share something between us, a hobby. It's a good feeling, bottom line. It's an emotionally satisfying experience. Or get the fuck away from each other, babes. Even if it's hard time, can you guys kind of get on and talk about it and hash it out, heal each other, salt, whatever you gotta do. See, I find when I make my own money, very little is what I need, but it's actually more than what I've been getting from here, right? I mean, and especially from my breadcrumb over there, who can care less, right? You have to get your own, and so when you do, you can make it to where see, you have to make your own money now. To keep it, ships in the night with AI. The original AI is the non-human backdrop. It looks human, but it's not. So you have to make your own money. See, that's what I'm finding right now. It's like, okay, so I got to get out from under being tortured by the AI. That, ooh, um, a narcissist or artificial intelligence will not let you know. I mean, if it's a malignant case, they will never admit that they are crazy. You know, it's right there. They know you know. Right when they know you know, and they still hang on, and they're there to drive you crazy. They're there to try to fuck you up. That's what it is. And until you make your own money, this is my experience, folks. That's why I've been begging on here for a while. It's because, well, I fell down. My health was bad. I couldn't do the slave job of raking the yards and not eating. So I had to level out. It took me 5 or 6 years to finally almost get back onto something here, and I'm not done yet. This is May 29th, and I'm telling you, it dawned on me. It's like, ooh, this is what it is. What it is. See, that's why women need a support group so they can remain ships in the night with AI. AI is the narcissist and/or see, spiritual possession can come up with the narcissist. It comes up, it does. AI talks about it. See, I'm sorry, David Icke. David Icke talks about it. Um, he lets us know he's not very effective, not ever in the world because he's a man, but he's done so much for us. I'm not biased saying that, but I'm saying that he'll miss something. He's missing something. See, it's one thing to keep dwelling on the spiritual possession and the reptilian and the Vatican and the spiritual overtake in the fourth dimension, from the fourth dimension, and the AI that is AI. See, I wonder if he knows that. Does he know to just call it AI now, and that they're asking for disarmament? See, I'm probably the only one in the global population that is talking like this. That, like, okay, so you guys just think I'm drinking Kool-Aid and you're going to continue like, well, that blonde chick over there. I'm like, nope, I'm liaison from the Pleiades. I'm located in the San Jacinto Mountains. I built the home that I live in now. I know my reincarnated life as a man. And my graduation, my ladder up, evolutionary, as a human being, is to become a woman. Not by way of turning my dick inside out by going to a sculptor and then sticking some tits on my chest and trying to avoid me having. No, you have to go through being able to keep a smile on the woman's face. I'd love to tell you, see, I didn't know about this, see, I didn't think that I was going to be a woman here. I would love to tell you how you can get mixed up with your gender in your mind. It's because you're reincarnated into a woman, most likely. I don't see it happening backwards, I don't. I see it that a woman can be born thinking that she was a man because she was. See, I would love to tell you, and now this is where I'm going to stop and say, you know what, I have a whole hour or 2 or 3 of my autobiography to tell you how I finally got into my current, more powerful position of being a woman. Oh, it starts at birth, and I'll tell you my childhood and what happened through school. And then when I look at it, it was my own personal experience, but then when I look at what people are coming up with, like this thing, I'm just not going to talk about it now, but see, I need help from, if anybody's watching this, and anybody that has better technological um, wherewithal to help me monetize a whole different channel on my YouTube, and I'll say, now go to that channel, it's completely monetized. If you want to hear this particular story, that I'm being honest, and I think it's important, but why would I hold it back from you? Just because of money? Isn't that opposite of the ships in the night thing? Or see, because if you gave me money, I would never even have anything to do with you. Would I? Or see what I'm saying? It's just like, there's something strange that we have to learn here, folks. Especially, like what? Okay, so why to switch over to monetizing yourself, but you have to go central banking, and you have to go the People's Bank. See, I was already downloaded about a lot of the language that would be used and I know it's going to be so trippy when it comes out. It's going to be trippy because I think I'm going to be part of it. But right now, I wanted to tell you what money does for us is it keeps us ships in the night. Yeah, I have to. I had to run out and make money. Once it's just there wasn't anything I could do about it until now. The cosmos, the universe, nothing would let me. It's just time for that now. Hit like and subscribe and comment section down below if you notice that yes, there's something in me that's turning. I'm getting back into my original flame and my whatever it is. It's hard to tell because we are like still in between right now as far as your Aries part of you. Everybody has an Aries part, but if you are Sun, Mercury, Venus, yeah, uh, rising moon, those personal planets, even Mars, you're going through an overhaul. And a part of you can relate with what I'm saying. The energy, the way that you are having to set boundaries and reestablish and change probably just about everything. You know, I wish upon for you, if you're a sun in Aries, to be able to drop the subconscious ego programming. That's what I was talking about earlier, right? So is there anything I need to say about that further? About the subconscious? Yes. Subconscious and unconscious are not the same. Subconscious is your, okay, so I was trying to tell you about how we won't be ships in the night any longer if there is another crisis that they cause that is so bad, that is the food shortage thing, or that just basically that you have to be stressed out so bad that finally you guys do a unification because you're letting new information in. That's the trauma that now you're just turned into, and then now they're like, well, don't worry, blah 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 blah, and then you get a suggestion, and you're like, bah, okay. See, that's what they're kind of doing. You don't know that that's what they're doing. I've talked about this, and it's like this, babes. You got to take control to know about the mind first of all. Know the nature of it. That there's no your subconscious is different than the unconscious. You really need to get to know of the beauty of the unconscious mind. Ah, it's different than the subconscious mind. Your subconscious is already kind of locked in there, and you have to be careful because was it locked in horribly between the ages 2 and 3 when some asshole was there constantly saying no to you. Fuck people. And that comes from the good old church that isolates us and puts us into the illusion that you can be a family. Oh, well, where's your friends there, babes? Oh, no. That's the Gestapo. We said that we are doing family. Yeah, that's the game. They have a plot in the back. If you do not follow their rule, then they'll just bury you, right? And are those friends? Even your mother, your father, your aunt, your brother, your uncle can be a good friend. So I don't know about this other shit. The highest possible role that you can play to one another is simply becoming the good friend.